Here we are starting our course. I will assume you have a laptop in front of you and an operating system installed. I would prefer you have a macOS or a Linux operating system, but Windows would do for now as well. We will talk about terms, tools, principles within the Dev, Ops, and the DevOps spaces. So let's start with something that belongs to all three categories: your local laptop and its terminal. Once you have an operating system installed, a terminal or a command line will be available for you. You are definitely used to talk with the computer through a mouse, navigating folders and managing files. A terminal provides you a very powerful way of doing that through your keyboard by typing certain commands. And it's very important that you learn the basics of a terminal. So let's open a terminal or a command line. This is like opening your desktop space for your computer, but in a different format. So the terminal is opened and you can now navigate and interact with your computer. You can type some commands, press enter, and it will eventually respond with an answer. The first thing you would like to find out is where you are within your file system. For that, you can type pwd command, and this will return the location where the terminal is at within your computer space. If you want to navigate to a certain folder, you can do so by typing the cd change directory command. Or if you want to see which files are there within the location where you are at, you can type the ls command. So this is very similar to navigating via your mouse and a Windows Explorer. You look at a folder, that's the ls command, and then you double click on a folder which will open that folder, and then you again see the files. That's how you navigate through your mouse. But in your terminal you navigate through change directory and then you display to ls command. Adding the dash sign after a command enables you to specify some options. For example, for the command ls, you can add the -la option, which means that will display the hidden files also. Another example would be when you want to copy a file. cp terminal.txt into the location where you want that file to be copied. Notice how we copy the file from the current location and we copy the file into the new location. It's nice to know the depth of this, but all you need to know for now is to understand the concept that in your terminal you can perform actions and commands similar to what you can do through your mouse. And then if you learn about 10-15 basic commands, will be very helpful for your future interactions. So here's an example of the commands I would suggest you to read about. And as in everything, you will need practice. So get hands-on through a bunch of exercises, like navigate within your computer using your terminal. Check your location at every single step. Display the files that a certain folder contains. Display the contents of a certain file. Copy a file into a different location. Rename a file, remove a file, create a file, clear your terminal screen, and use the navigation with relative path.